back. It's the first video of the season. It's the Carabao Cup. It is Bristol City versus Plymouth Argyle. So immediately at Temple Beach Station, saw this painting that's almost as bad as the one outside of Central Bank. And what the fuck is going on with that woman's eye? I mean, the rest of it's pretty cool, to be fair. But that is just, I don't even know what the hell is going on with that one in the middle. Just weird. Bristol City are quite frankly the largest screen I've seen at a pub ever. I'm going to show you now. Just put some of the context. There's the bar. You can see sort of the height of people, how big they normally are. That's what that fucking screen is. That's just mental. Oh look, there's someone who's ridiculously expensive, and more than likely not going to be worth the money. Formed in 1894 initially as Bristol Southend, the club have been relegated a massive 11 times. On the flip side, they have however been promoted 11 times as well, so they know exactly where they started. Local rivals of Bristol City include Cardiff City, Swindon Town and of course Bristol Rovers, although they haven't shared a division with Bristol Rovers since 2001. The clubs have however met in the cup competitions 4 times since then. Bristol City holding the slight edge with 2 wins to Bristol Rovers as 1, with the other game obviously being a draw. Last season the club broke their own record for most losses in a row, with the run eventually ending at 8. Despite being on the English only border, in 1933-34 season Bristol City randomly won the Welsh Cup. Since the turn of the millennium, Lincoln and Bristol City have shared 6 players: Jamie McCoo, Marlon Jackson, Ben Wright, Steve Torpey, Elliot Parrish and current Bristol City player Nathan Baker. Probably the most famous link between the two clubs is John Ward, who used to be the manager of Bristol City and is of course from Lincoln City legend. Bristol City have only ever had 2 non-British managers. In 2013 they had the Irishman Sean O'Driscoll, who previously been at Bournemouth, and in 1998-99 they had the Swede Benny Lennartson. Current manager Lee Johnson has been in charge since 2016 and took over 6 years after his dad was sacked, just shortly after they gained promotion. And finally, the club play here at Ashton Gate, a stadium with a 27,000 capacity. Most of the grounds have been redeveloped in the last few years, with that stand behind me being the obviously main difference, holding it at around 11,000 seats. You've also got this stand over there and that stand over there. So we're finally in Ashton Gate after they didn't open the turnstiles I was sat at randomly. They said go through 16 to 20 and they only opened 21 upwards, which was a bit bizarre, but there we go. So yeah, Ashton Gate, waited a long time to come back here, and I don't know, I don't really feel the buzz. I mean, it's a lovely stadium, it's really nice. I don't know, it may just be me. I mean, it's obviously got a really new feel to it, because this and most of that has been redeveloped in the last few years. In fact, that is now pretty much the oldest stand in the ground, and even that still looks relatively new. Yeah, it's good. It feels, it doesn't feel too much like an empty soul stadium like you get these days. It does still feel like a proper stadium with a lot of character to it. I think it's because it's not like an identikit one where you get it out of a Lego box. But yeah, so I quite like it. It's good. I'll leave it at that, really. Just to confirm that last video, I do like the ground. It's certainly a lot better than the other stadium in Bristol. Not that would take a lot. Yeah, just want to clarify that. It's a video where Bristol City legends got 3 tennis by tickets. There's been a shout in the ground when people wonder what tickets to get in. Now, I know people will say you didn't have to buy it. I'm going to put this in some sort of context by putting it next to a Diet Coke. So, that's the size of it. Guess how much that sausage roll cost? I'll give you 5 seconds. This costs 3 fucking quid. 3 quid. I bet it'd be bloody good.
Score
So it's the day after the game, and as you can see, it's a lovely day in sunny Salisbury. So the game was ridiculously one-sided. I think Plymouth only had one chance during the entire game, and that was the one where they just went over the bar. So one of the people who works for me has just seen me recording. But yeah, it's a ridiculously one-sided game. Bristol City were really good. Plymouth were a bit rubbish. Funny enough, it's the second game in a row which I've watched Plymouth, which has been a cup game which has ended 5-0 to the home side. The other side was when they beat Lincoln 5-0 a few years ago. I think it was 4-0 at half time in that game as well. I could be wrong. But yeah, so decent start, decent to the videos this season, decent game. Next game I'm hoping to do is Lincoln away at Exeter in 2 weeks. Lincoln went out of the cup, by the way, lost to Rotherham. But yeah, I'll leave it here. See you later.